Omegle is shutting down after 14 years of valiant service. It was truly one of the greats, as it functioned as a chat roulette-style website wherein you could talk to complete strangers, as long as you had a working internet connection and a webcam. Endless entertainment could be derived from being presented with someone across the world, and millions accessed it to enjoy meeting or messing with new people. At only 18 years of age, Leif K. Brooks launched it in May 2009, founding it on the idea that humans had a basic need to connect with one another, and this website allowed for that connection to take place internationally and anonymously. Omegle enjoyed high levels of popularity extremely quickly, and predated other popular webcam-based website Chat Roulette by a few months, as that Russian website launched on November 2009. Unfortunately, Omegle and Chat Roulette are famous for less than savoury reasons. They allow kids to be in contact with those who certainly should not be allowed on the internet. This was one of the biggest issues facing Omegle, and ultimately why it had to shut down, even though Chat Roulette persists today. Omegle no longer became financially viable for Leif to run it, as he employed a team of moderators to ensure high levels of protection. On that, he wrote, "Omegle's moderation even had a positive impact beyond the site. Omegle worked with law enforcement agencies and the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children to help put evildoers in prison where they belong." Leif notes that he is a survivor of childhood SA himself, and says that, "I saw the miles of copper wires and fiber optic cables between me and other people as a kind of shield, one that empowered me to be less isolated than my trauma and fear would have otherwise allowed." As such, he was personally aware of and condemned the horrific crap that would go down on his own site, and yet still believed in the power of Omegle to connect people in a safe and enjoyable manner. The rest of Leif's statement covers an extremely important aspect of the evolving internet, which I agree is particularly relevant to the fall of Omegle. He writes, "The internet I fell in love with may cease to exist, and in its place we will have something closer to a souped-up version of TV, focused largely on passive consumption." Omegle represented a corner of the internet that provided a service like no other, as it let human beings connect in ways never thought possible. But because it wouldn't sell its users' data to advertising companies like massive social media companies such as those owned by Meta, it ultimately kicked the bucket. As such, this video is dedicated to ensuring many are aware of the legacy of Omegle, and I hope it reaches future generations to come. See you next time on Lessons in Internet Culture.